Howdy, partners. How's it going? Okay, I didn't realize that there was a technical glitch in the video until somebody brought it to my attention from the video I put up yesterday, and it was a good video. Sorry, you guys. I hope that there's a reason that, I hope that there was something in it that was valuable to you, but sometimes the universe just does things and you're like, okay, well, I guess that's why it's doing that. So anyways, what's going on with everybody? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? How is the energy? My energy's been weird the last couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling somewhat like I'm mixed up in the 3D and the 5D. So I'm like intermingling between the two. And then I'm like, am I in the 3D? Am I in the 5D? Am I in the 3D? Am I in the 5D? It's like you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. When I went to that Joe Dispenza event in June, for those of you who know me that are watching, a lot of what we talked about is how do you live with 1 foot in the 3D and 1 foot in the 5D. That's a challenge when you become so awake and enlightened that you start to then just operate from a 5D level, which can be quite a conflict when you are living in a 3D reality. So I say that because that is something that my energy has been sort of navigating recently. So anyways, I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but I'll speak for myself. So our Bugs back here just chilling. We're into fall. The fall has arrived here in the Pac Northwest. We are full speed ahead in the fall. So let's see what wants to come through for today. Tuesday. September 14th. Allow, delight, realization. So there's something that you are surrendering to. And it could be that you're just surrendering to the process, the flow of what's happening in a way that might be different from how you've operated in the past, because you've come to some sort of clearing, some sort of space of enlightenment, and it's created this sort of internal realization about what's important. And in that space, you can just really align yourself in the frequencies of what makes you happy. So it like creates this shift in your experience. So not sure if you guys are feeling that, but maybe it's right here on the horizon, this enlightened realization that you're coming to about what is important to you in terms of your internal truth and how you're going to express that in the world on this 3D level. So really coming into this awareness of a 5D connection and how that translates into a 3D reality. So let's see what wants to come through for today. 2 for Tuesday. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Page of Voices, Hermit, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Death, 2 of Swords. Okay, so you guys have been really working really hard on allowing for an opportunity for you to be enlightened by what has been the contrast of your experiences. So you've worked really hard to get yourself grounded in a space of integrity so that you can really receive the contrast of the experiences that have been challenging. And what I mean by the contrast is that I mean by the how you would qualify them as difficult. So you've worked hard to get yourself grounded so that you can responsibly see a nurturing contrast, so that you can really learn some new things about mindsets that have learned some new things about mindsets around abundance, around things that have weighed on you, around what is in alignment with your mission, around how to be receiving and how to be giving in terms of the service to the greater good. And I think there is some hope of this transformation, and there's also some fear about it, but I think you're at peace. I think there's this space of being sort of like surrendered. There's like only so much you can really do. And what that really means is that you just get into alignment in that high vibe vortex so that you don't have to focus on anything other than that. That's just what you focus on. So I think you're moving in the direction of a new, fresh, loving energy that is allowing for you to be in this space of surrender so that things can come to you. So that you can just have this internal trust. So that you can allow for what's meant for you to just show up and be with you, because you've allowed yourself to be in the space of manifesting, of receiving, of allowing. And that means that you allow for yourself to be in a space of love, and then through that, the realization of what is really important to you unfolds. What really is your mission? What really is the best use of your energy in this current space and time? Okay, so Hierophant Moon 9 of Wands. I think with this upcoming full moon, there is an opportunity for you to get really grounded in what you value and what you're committed to around trusting in the unknown, and what you're really committed to around taking responsibility for yourself related to the lessons that you've needed to learn in order to continue to move along on the journey. This is like really, facing your fears. Seeing how you have come this far and navigated this journey and trusting in the unknown so that you can keep going forward. By really grieving, just really being in a space where you can just, grieve the past and then flow and see the flow and just allow, no longer being stuck in that grief. So it's like you're now allowing for flow. You're seeing the necessity of how to get into the alignment of flow as you've moved away from, as you've carried on from whatever has caused you grief. So you can really stand in your power and see how to align in that flow so things can harmonize. So you are really trusting your inner knowing and manifesting this opportunity to really hold space for your truth and hold space for yourself, so you can continue to open up to whatever this realization is related to this higher vibrational expression of who you're becoming. So as we continue to navigate the rest of this year, the energy is, I'm just hearing that the energy is going to be pretty intense. So there might be this sort of experience of pressure or heaviness, and especially in the month of October. But I think there's also this opportunity for you to really get grounded in some really beautiful, abundant, balanced, transformative, being at peace with what is experience. So there's that. That I think is the message here, that as you continue to welcome the nourishment of contrast, if you can see contrast as a contribution to your experience of awakening, you can use what you learn as a learning, as a lesson to teach you to continue on the journey to complete awakening. So this is like really establishing the space to trust your inner knowing and manifest this opportunity to hold powerful, creative, wisdom, to allow the vortex to pull you, because you are becoming aligned in that higher vibrational frequency. So trust in the mystery of it all and just really shine your light. Step into your power and be open to what's possible. Be open to any sort of infinite possibilities that might be on the horizon for you. You know, like anything is possible. When you can let go and release this idea of how you might want certain things to be, and you just become the frequency of what that having would be. So like, I want a new car. So that's coming from a place of lack because you're focusing on the fact that you don't have something and you want it. But if you focus on the energy of what it would feel like if you had that and just be that, then it just shows up. You just naturally allow things to come together in a way that lets you really just shine your light, be your own person, and be open to this infinite opportunity of abundance that is available to you when you are in alignment with that source frequency. So, yes. Apparently we have a very powerful full moon coming up next week. It's in Pisces, which is really like deep, dreamy energy. And it's like transformative. It's the unknown. It's really where your psychic stuff is heightened. So if there are things coming to you in your dreams, in your sleep state, in your meditations, in your times of quietness, listen to them and allow them to give you information, whether it's contrasting information or aligned information. It's very important knowledge that you can use to learn some new things, to keep you moving in the direction of your journey. Okay? Well, you guys, I hope there was a message in this reading for you. Again, I'm sorry about yesterday. All right. I wish you well. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.